大家好，欢迎收听唱歌学中文。Hi everyone, welcome to Sing and Learn Chinese. Today we are going to go over the lyrics for 地图, the map. And 地图 literally means the map. So let's talk about what these lyrics mean, and hopefully you can pick up some new vocabulary from this. All right, first line we have 请问你有没有地图? So 请问 means please ask. In other words, it's may I ask? And this is a very useful phrase that you can use in daily life, because when you're talking to a stranger and you're like, excuse me, where's the bathroom? You probably want to start with 请问厕所在哪里? So please ask. May I ask? In other words, may I ask where the bathroom is? So 请问 that's how you use that term in daily life. All right. Then 你 means you. 有没有 means do you have or not have? So have means 有 means have, right? So 没有 means not have. Have, not have. In other words, do you have 有没有地图 which is a map, the name of the song, right? 请问你有没有地图? May I ask if you have a map? Do you have a map, in other words? So, line 1 is that. Second line, 如果没有那我就不打扰你. So, 如果没有那我就that line actually kind of goes on to the third line, and it's just cut in the middle because of reasons for rhyme. But 如果 means if, 没有 means no, like if not, if you don't have. 那 means then, 我 I, 就 is like just. It means, oh, well then I'll just blah blah blah. So 如果没有我就那我就不打扰你. 不 means not, and 打扰 means to interrupt, to bother. So then I won't bother you. So if you don't, then I won't bother you, is basically what that line means. Then 我先来试图. 我先 means first. 来 usually means come, but in this case the context, it kind of means more along the lines of like, oh, let me try, let me volunteer. Like, for example, if you see somebody struggling to open a jar and you think you can do it, you can say 我来, and then reach out your hand for the jar, which means here, let me try. And then 试 means to try. So 我先来试图, first let me try to. 试图 is a slightly more fancy way of just saying try. In real everyday colloquial speech, you probably wouldn't say 试图. You would probably just say 试试. Like, let me try would be 让我试试看, or just 试试 by itself. Chinese likes to double up words sometimes, so there's that. 我先来试图找自己的路. So 找 means to look for, and 自己 means self. So me, self, myself. 的路 的 is a possessive, so when you put that word 的 next to a pronoun like 自己, then you've got mine, you know. If you put it next to 你, which means you, then you've got 你的, which means your, and so on and so forth. And then 路 is road. So summing that all up, 我先来试图找自己的路 means I will try to find my own way. Now the thing is, again, like I said, because this is a song and we want some end rhymes, sometimes we have to do things that are slightly awkward. In real life, you would probably not say something like 我先来试图找自己的路. You might just say 我先来找自己的路. Get rid of this whole 试图 thing. But we just have that there because it rhymes. And also, you've got 图 again, so yay. Reinforcement, repetition. You're going to remember these words if you see them over and over again. All right, second stanza. 好希望能有个地图. So 好 means good, but in this context, it means very much so. So I really wish, and then wish is 希望. 希望 is wish. Okay, so 好希望 really wish. 能 means able. So I really wish I was able to. 有 means to have. 个地图, and the 个 is a counter word, which is the most common counter word in Chinese. If you don't know what a counter word is for an object, you could probably assume 个, and you'd probably be right 90% of the time. But yeah, so 好希望能有个地图 means wish I had a map. Now the I is assumed. So 好希望能有个地图 means so wish I had a map, and the I is assumed because Chinese sometimes eschews the pronouns, and you just have to figure out by context who is speaking about whom. All right, 引导我走人生的路. 引导 means to lead or to guide. 我走, 我 means me, and then 走 is to walk. 人生 is life, like life with a capital L. My life, your life, life in general. 人生的路, so the road of life, the path of life. So lead me down the path of life. A little fancy, but that's basically what that means. 可是 means but. However, 没有人, nobody. 没有 means not have, and then 人 means person or human, right? So no person, nobody, 有地图 has a map. And then 好迷糊, 好 means very again, remember? Very, and then 迷糊 is like obscure, dark, muddled, hazy. Basically, you're like, I'm kind of lost. I can't really see clearly here. And that is 地图, the map. So let's go through it again from top to bottom without all of the side notes and tangents. So 请问你有没有地图? May I ask if you have a map? 如果没有, 那我就不打扰你. If you don't, then I won't bother you. 我先来试图找自己的路. I'll first try to figure out my own way. 好希望能有个地图. So wish I had a map. 引导我走人生的路. Leading me along the path of life. 可是没有人有地图. But nobody has a map. 好迷糊. So confusing. Is basically what that song means. Now you know it. So if you want to review the YouTube version where there's like a karaoke version with nobody singing, and then there's the regular version where you can hear the lyrics sung. You can review that. You can review this video and look at the text with the pinging and everything. You can learn this whole song in an afternoon if you're very focused. And there you will have like another, how many words is this? 20 new vocabulary words. And you just build up your vocabulary bit by bit like that. All right, so that's it for 地图 and